What's up guys, this is Sean and today we are in Tuan Residency, Jalan Ipoh. Let's go! We are now in between Jalan Kuching and Jalan Ipoh. So it's along the shop lots when you drive past to Jalan Kuching. Then behind there's a row of old landed houses like this. And this taman used to call Taman City lah. Sometimes when you are built in existing address, right, not necessarily it's ideal. In this case, there was a basketball court here. But in order to build this project, they relocated the basketball court inside. So I like the intention of it. Now we are at the lobby, the main entrance, and the drop-off is right there. Developers that are particular about materials, right, they will pay a lot of attention to the roads. There's already patterns to the roads, which is amazing. And just now, marketing team actually briefed me a little bit because I felt like I was in somewhere peranakan, Melaka, Penang kind of area because of these little decos, which is pretty cool. Check out the balustrades, you check out the window, you check out the ceiling. These used to be the wooden structures in conventional houses. Then they use laser printings for all the motifs. Then you have all this porcelain just to bring you back to that era. So this is like the coolest mailroom ever because check out this thing. This is one of the most decorated mailrooms ever. It looks so cool. It's really up to very minor things, right? Including the furniture. You look at the corak all, right? You look into the rattan furnitures with the blue. Blue and purple means a lot like wealth in those eras. Honestly speaking, when I came into the site, right, my expectation was not as high, but this is blowing me away. You see all the refined themings, the architectural treatment. Although it's not functional, but it really brings you back to the concept they want you to feel. And now they are just handing over like 2 weeks ago, and guess what? Because of the selling price back then, around 400 to 500 per square feet, it was sold out. Habis finish, right? A lot of people would come and judge like, yeah, you see this location, why like that one, why like that one? And it's a pretty direct layout where you can see the playground, the facilities, the toilet, all accessible via the ground floor, and it's pretty clear. Programming is very direct, so that's something I really like. At the facility deck, because the building is in the center, so the facility is around it. It's a very effective method of building. The main concern is you can hear the noise from Jalan Kuching already. It's rather busy. And then you can see these are the row of houses. Not only this side, you have this side as well. Then you have some affordable housing. But the good thing is that if you're hungry, you can go and eat wonton mee or whatever, or there. Then these will be the garden units, which is so cool. You look at the external spaces, wow! Your kids can just run around here. If not enough, they can just run out here, right? So now we are in the gym. Although the size is not as great, but the amount of equipments a bit kiasu. They maxed out all the equipment where you can see all the bikes, all the cardios, all the weight racks. So in the first glance, right, why is it so dark in this gym, right? They installed for you to adjust yourself. Because of the orientation, this side faces the evening sun, so it can get kind of hot. Okay, next to the gym, you will have your swimming pool here. It's not a very humongous one. I think it's big enough for a lap. You have the infinity edge, just that the view you get the roof of the shophouses. So from the pool, you have the wading pool, and that's the gym. What I like is the persistence to the theme. Even the ironmongery, they try to keep it themed black, like they don't hide it. And you look at the corak, all the patterns again, I think it's very consistent. On the other side of the facility deck, you can see from the far, that's the city already. So you have the KL Tower, you have the KLCCs. The problem of this side, it's the immediate surrounding where you have all these junkyards. So this is something that you really got to know when you buy. Also on this side you have the small STP, but the sewage treatment plant got two types. One is the open type, one is the enclosed type. So the enclosed one, small mechanical works inside. It can be smaller and actually no smell on. But coming back to the bright side, they have these workout areas. Because of the retro concept they want to throw back, right? there's a series of games that they have introduced, which I think it's pretty cool. Let's go check it out. This is what they call the memory lane, where they introduce a few traditional games. These are things that my parents play lah. I came out from the Counter-Strike era already, so this one is what they play. They call it the hopscotch. So what you do is you're supposed to jump on it, right? Then you turn. Next you have the chongka, where you use the marbles and all, right, to just play. This is what you call the carom, and you're supposed to shoot this to this. After that would be this snake and ladder, where you throw a dice and you just, snakes brings you down, ladder brings you up. Then the last one would be chess. So overall, right, I would think that this memory lane thing, it's very cost effective to actually introduce this kind of thing, to have a common topic between generations. My parents would tell me lah, or tell my kids, right, in the future, you know Ah Gong play this one or not? Yeah, at least they have a common topic and it becomes a weekend activity as well lah. We are now at the rooftop and the view, it's amazing. The KLCC, the KL Towers, you have Mont Kiara on this side. So if you think about distance, right, you are just like 6 km away from Paprika. Then you can go Duke as well, Jalan Kuching straight to KL, also no problem. There's the 3 barbecue pits here. And one thing I really appreciate, right, it's the attention to details. Looking into the walls, it's so decorated. The lights, the type of mirror, the basin, so colonial. Love it. So I think it's a very, very cool facility. Because you look into the common areas, most likely it's always blue and green in color, but this is not. This is a demonstration of themes that really gives character to common areas without having too much maintenance cost. Coming out from the lift lobby, it's an enclosed one with a fire door at the end, and here is the refuse. I like this window with the view, so you can see the highways and Mont Kiara. Let's check out the chamber. It's a 2-door, I like it. And there's ventilation all around. Okay, there's lights tiled up. Very nice. So we are in now one of the highest floor, and if you can look at the layout, it's a highly efficient layout. It means the corridors is so small, but it serves up to 20 units. So this is the common corridor. It's 1.5 by 2.6 high, and because it's a higher floor, so the daylight actually can penetrate through. These 20 units, right, you are actually served by 2 lift cores. Per lift core, you have 3 lifts. The benefit of having 2 lift cores, which means one on this wing, one on the other wing, it means when one is down, at least you have the other side that you can actually leverage on. So it's very sensible in that way. Instead of dividing this tower into 2, right, they just join it up all the way. Although you have a long corridor like this, there will be a foyer, and when we go into the unit, straight away you will be welcomed. Okay, today we're going to check out Type A 878 square feet. Very cool fact is all layouts in these projects all have 3 bedrooms. So when you're going on the main door, your kitchen, straight away, then your living and dining, then you have 3 bedrooms on the side. So it's a rather direct. Coming into the unit on your left, because the unit plan is actually a mirror unit, so on your left here will be your kitchen. If that is not enough, you can actually extend inside to your wet kitchen. This 5 feet tile up. You can actually do a built-in cabinet and do your wet cooking with the door closed. You can actually start cooking without getting the entire living room smell like fish or curry. Then this will be your yard space where you put your washing machine. This will be your living and dining. This is a 3.2 width, 3 meters height. It looks good. Just that there has no balcony, right? Because the view is not exactly the best. This unit over 900 square feet, which is 450 per square feet, right? Per unit is only 400 over 1,000. Being next and so close to KL and Mont Kiara, next to Duke Highway, Jalan Kuching, Jalan Ipoh. Wow, right? But those are the stats that you see on the brochure and you do calculation, right? Then you look into the rental returns, not bad one. Until you come to the site and you look at these kind of things. Are these things bad? Not really, because let's say if this is a park, right, they wouldn't sell at 400 over per square feet already. So now you can hear some mechanical sound, and let's just try to close them for a while. Yeah, it's all quiet already. So in the living room, they give you a tile, they even give you aircon points, and there will be 3 bedrooms. Let's check out the principal bedroom first. Laminated timber flooring, very nice. So this window size again is very cost effective. And the view, if you look away, is not bad, but if you look here. So in this short distance, you can see shop houses, affordable homes, schools, malls, shops, hotel, MRT station, right? So everything is here. Here you have a lot of certainty on who is going to stay here and why they are going to stay here. From the bedroom, this is the principal bathroom. They give Sorrento, WC and basin, then you don't have shower screen, full tiles up. Coming out to second room, pretty direct one, at least they still have window, that I like. Then you have the last bedroom, and because of the void, you still have window, which is an equal size to the other one. Then you have a common bathroom this side. Basin rather small, WC. Yeah, I think that's all for the unit. It's a rather direct one, and in 800 over square feet, right, you can actually squeeze in 3 bedroom. It means 400 over thousand for 3 bedroom in KL city center. Cool, right? It's about time that we go for short take 3 on 3. So the 3 things I really like, number 1 would be the architectural theme, the entire peranakan culture, the retro concept, right? It's very, very strong from the beginning. If you look into the guardhouse, right, even the partition wall is already decorated. Then you go into the lobby, even put in some porcelain, not a lot, but it gives you that flash and hint of the peranakan flavor. And you look into the furniture with the motifs. You have the memory lane, that is so cool. And this is a very great demonstration of great low maintenance facilities. You don't need a lot of blue and green stuff. You don't have to always use water body or huge landscape area to really make a place very, very fun. Number 2 is the practicality of the entire project. Ground floor, they located this child's playground, the multi-purpose hall, the tadika, just to minimize the area for the facility that on top. Hey, look into the floor layout, 20 units per floor, and every unit has 3 bedrooms. Then the maintenance cost as well is driven to the lowest because if you can see, nothing much to really maintain. And last of all would be the price. 450 per square feet during launch. That is amazing, no wonder sold out. That price for this location, this amount of connectivity, is superb. Which means you can go Duke, you can go Jalan Kuching, Jalan Ipoh, 6 km to Paprika, another few more km to KLCC and all. Then the 3 things I don't like, number 1 is the access, the very, very weird access because of town planning. So this particular plot of land was designed in a way where in front of shop offices, then you have the terrace houses, you need to pass through that. Then in between, you have this plot of land. Hence, everything within the plot of land is in control by the developer, but everything beyond that, apparently it's not. However, this developer even built up this community hall for this Taman itself. Number 2, the immediate surrounding, which is the recycling center, or you call it the junkyard. Even the view, you can open up, you see Mont Kiara, KLCC, is junkyard. Last of all, being next to the highways, next to a lot of action, there will be a lot of noise. Like even during this recording, there's a lot of motorbike lah, lorry lah, car lah, trucks lah, and that's one part of living in urban cities lah. So I think that's about it for Tuan Residency. Did I mention like Tuan means like 团圆, the Tuan? It means like unity as a family together, not like yes sir, Tuan. However, it's a project that I really, really enjoy because of the minor things that most commercial developers will not pay attention to. I really enjoyed the sliding walls in the gym. I really enjoyed all the ornaments, which are not expensive to do, but they do it. The small little floral tiles, the mosaic pieces in the center of the floor, again, not expensive to do. It's just a very unique, creative way of expressing the theme. If you really like this episode, like it, share it, and even subscribe for more information like this. Until next time, this is Sean Tan. Ciao.